Princess Diana will always be remembered as a groundbreaking force for change.
The Diana, Princess of Wales, has been killed in a car accident, and that her partner, Dodi Fayed, has also been killed.
Princess, who spent her life in the relentless glare of the public eye, died in a speeding car in Paris, apparently trying to evade pursuing photographers.
The world froze on August 31st, 1997. A shocking bulletin flashed across screens. Princess Diana, the beloved Princess of Wales, was gone. A devastating car crash in Paris had claimed her life, along with her partner, Dodi Fayed. But was it truly an accident? Or was there something more sinister lurking beneath the surface? For 27 years, the mystery surrounding Diana's death has refused to fade. And now, with her tomb reopened, chilling questions are rising once more. What did they find? Could this unearth the truth that has been buried for decades? Diana was more than just royalty. She was a force of nature, a beacon of kindness, a woman who defied expectations. But behind her radiant smile lay a turbulent life, filled with heartbreak, betrayal, and a battle against an institution that never fully embraced her. From the moment she met Prince Charles, the odds were stacked against her. At just 16, she was swept into a world far beyond her years, entangled with a man who was not only nearly 13 years her senior, but also reportedly still in love with another woman, Camilla Parker Bowles. Their love story, if it could even be called that, was riddled with cracks from the start. While the media romanticized their whirlwind courtship, whispers of doubt and unease swirled beneath the surface. Diana's innocence and warmth captivated the world, but within palace walls, she struggled to fit into the rigid monarchy. And when the honeymoon phase ended, the reality of her marriage hit like a ton of bricks. Charles's affections remained distant, and as their relationship unraveled, so did Diana's carefully constructed fairy tale. But Diana was no damsel in distress. When the world saw her as a victim, she fought back. Instead of cowering under the weight of betrayal, she confronted it head-on. Charles had his affairs, and Diana, defiant and fearless, had her own. The name James Hewitt sent shockwaves through the royal family, a scandal that threatened to dismantle their carefully preserved image. And while Charles's indiscretions were conveniently brushed aside, Diana's were weaponized against her. The royal machine went into overdrive, painting Diana as emotionally unstable, irrational, and unfit for the role of future queen. Her every move was scrutinized, her every decision twisted. The media, once her ally, turned against her, publishing headlines that depicted her as unhinged. But was it really her downfall they sought, or was it her silence? By 1992, the writing was on the wall. Buckingham Palace announced Diana and Charles's separation, and the world watched as the fairy tale crumbled. The divorce was finalized in 1996, but Diana's war with the royal family was far from over. She was no longer bound by royal protocol, no longer shackled by the monarchy's expectations, and for the first time she spoke freely, revealing the inner workings of an institution that had sought to control her. Then came that fateful night in Paris. The chase, the paparazzi, the tunnel, the crash, the questions, the suspicions. Diana's death shook the globe, but it also ignited a storm of conspiracy theories. Was the crash really an accident, or was it an orchestrated event? The official reports claim it was a tragic consequence of reckless driving, but skeptics have long questioned the inconsistencies, the missing CCTV footage, the delayed medical response. And now, with her tomb reopened, speculation is at an all-time high. Is there something they're not telling us? Could this be the moment that changes everything? Diana's story isn't just about a princess who lived and died. It's about a woman who refused to be silenced, even in death. And as new revelations emerge, one thing is certain: the truth will not stay buried forever. But the question remains, what will they uncover next? The tension surrounding Princess Diana's tragic demise refuses to fade. And now, after nearly 3 decades, the world is on edge as new developments shake the foundations of everything we thought we knew. Just when the royal family had seemingly buried the controversy, shocking rumors have surfaced that could change everything. An exhumation warrant? A forensic investigation? Could this be the revelation that finally uncovers the truth? Diana's life was a whirlwind of glamour, heartbreak, and rebellion against the rigid structure of the monarchy. She knew the game better than anyone and played it masterfully, waiting for the perfect moment to strike back. That moment came in 1995, when she sat down for her now infamous BBC Panorama interview. With piercing honesty, she exposed the betrayal, the manipulation, and the suffocating control exerted upon her. When she uttered those unforgettable words, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded," she shattered the royal illusion, sending shockwaves across Britain. But was she merely seeking justice, or did she already sense a greater danger looming over her? Her marriage to Prince Charles had crumbled under the weight of infidelity, with Camilla Parker Bowles standing at the center of the chaos. But even after their divorce was finalized in 1996, Diana was never truly free. She remained a global icon, beloved and untouchable in the public eye. But behind closed doors, was she living in fear? Letters to her trusted butler, Paul Burrell, allegedly detailed a chilling premonition. She feared for her life, believing there were plans to tamper with her car brakes. A wild conspiracy? Or an eerie warning that tragically came true? Diana had moved on, at least in the public eye. She found solace in her friendships with global icons like Elton John, Michael Jackson, and Gianni Versace. Then came her highly scrutinized romance with Dr. Hasnat Khan, a reserved heart surgeon who provided her with a rare sense of normalcy. She loved him deeply, even traveling to Pakistan to meet his family. But the pressure of her fame was too much, and they parted ways in the summer of 1997. Enter Dodi Fayed, the wealthy playboy who became Diana's companion in her final days. Was he a rebound, or was there something more? Either way, the couple's movements became an obsession for the paparazzi, leading to a relentless chase that ended in disaster. August 31st, 1997. The streets of Paris became a battleground between a woman desperate for peace and a press corps hungry for the perfect shot. Fleeing from photographers, Diana and Dodi's vehicle sped into the Pont de l'Alma tunnel, where it collided with a white Fiat before crashing into the 13th pillar at an estimated 105 kilometers per hour. The aftermath was immediate chaos. Dodi and driver Henri Paul were pronounced dead at the scene, while Diana, still clinging to life, was rushed to the hospital. But it was too late. The people's princess was gone. The world mourned, but for some, grief wasn't enough. They wanted answers. Dodi's father, Mohammed Al-Fayed, refused to accept the official story. He pushed for an inquest, convinced there was more to the crash than reckless driving and paparazzi pursuit. Over the years, countless theories emerged, some more plausible than others. Did the royal family have a hand in silencing Diana? Was there a covert operation to prevent her from reshaping the monarchy? Or was it simply a tragic accident fueled by media frenzy? And now, with whispers of an exhumation, are we closer than ever to the truth? The possibility of reopening the case has reignited old wounds. Reports suggest a select team of forensic analysts has been granted permission to re-examine Diana's remains, searching for anything that might confirm the suspicions that have plagued the world for decades. If there's nothing to hide, why take such drastic measures? Is there a hidden truth buried with Diana, waiting to be uncovered? The thought alone is enough to send shivers down the spine. And what about Prince William and Prince Harry? How do they feel about their mother's grave being disturbed after all these years? One thing is certain, the world is watching. Every development, every revelation, every whispered theory will only add fuel to the fire. Will this be the moment that finally exposes what really happened that fateful night? Or is it just another chapter in the never-ending saga of Diana's tragic tale? What do you think? Will this investigation bring closure, or will it open a new Pandora's box of unanswered questions? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. The next video on your screen is one you won't want to miss.